Key 1. Stoic. Transform your life with the timeless power of Stoic wisdom. Did you know that the ancient Stoics believed transforming your life could be as simple and profound as changing how you think? This isn't just some dusty philosophy from centuries past. It's a dynamic, scientifically backed approach used by top performers and successful individuals every single day. While it might sound almost too good to be true, stay with me. Today, we're exploring how the enduring principles of Stoicism, combined with modern strategies, can unlock a life filled with deeper satisfaction, purpose, and achievement. This isn't about vague, positive thinking. It's about cultivating an unshakable mindset that acts as a magnet for everything you desire. Before we dive in, take a moment to reflect on the profound potential these insights hold. They aren't just ideas. They're tools designed to reshape how you think, feel, and live. Let's begin this journey toward mastery over your thoughts and emotions. Mastering your thoughts, the Stoic blueprint for life. What if I told you that taking control of your life is within reach? Not through external circumstances, but by mastering your internal world? It may sound like a superpower, but it's actually the essence of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics taught that true power lies in managing your thoughts and emotions because they shape your reality. This isn't about suppressing feelings or pretending everything is fine when it's not. Instead, it's about consciously guiding your emotional responses, so they serve you rather than sabotage you. Think of your mind as the control center of your life, a command room where every decision originates. Every thought you entertain has the potential to steer your day, influence your actions, and ultimately determine the trajectory of your life. Imagine your thoughts as currents pulling you forward. If those currents are positive and constructive, they'll carry you toward opportunities, growth, and fulfillment. But if negativity dominates your mental landscape, you risk creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of frustration and missed chances. Consider this scenario. You walk into a grocery store, expecting chaos. Long lines, crowded aisles, and misplaced items. Guess what happens? That expectation primes you to notice only the negatives, amplifying stress and dissatisfaction. Now, flip the script. What if you entered the same situation with calmness and focus? Suddenly, minor inconveniences don't derail you, and you navigate the experience with ease. So, how do you shift from negative patterns to empowering ones? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to your initial reactions and gently guide them toward more productive paths. For instance, stuck in traffic. Instead of stewing in irritation, use the time wisely. Listen to an inspiring podcast, practice gratitude, or simply breathe deeply. By reframing challenges as opportunities, you transform setbacks into stepping stones. These small, intentional shifts compound over time, gradually steering your life toward greater clarity, resilience, and joy. Clarity and focus. Harnessing the power of defined goals. One of the most transformative practices in Stoicism is the pursuit of clarity. When you have a crystal clear vision of what you want, you gain the ability to take deliberate, purposeful action. Ask yourself, how clear are you about your deepest desires? Stoicism teaches us to define our goals with precision, much like an architect meticulously drafting blueprints before constructing a building. Vague aspirations won't cut it here. For example, saying, "I want a better job," lacks direction. To truly move forward, dig deeper. What kind of role excites you? Which industry aligns with your passions? Are you seeking leadership opportunities or creative freedom? Is work-life balance non-negotiable for you? When you specify your goals, it's like programming the coordinates into your GPS. You know exactly where you're headed and can chart a course to get there. This principle extends far beyond careers. Whether you're aiming to improve your health, strengthen relationships, or master new skills, specificity is key. Take fitness, for instance. Saying, "I want to get healthier," is admirable but ambiguous. Break it down. Do you want to lose weight, build muscle, increase endurance, or adopt healthier eating habits? Once you define your objective, you can create actionable steps to achieve it, whether that's meal prepping on Sundays, scheduling workouts 3 times a week, or tracking progress in a journal. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its practicality. By combining ancient wisdom with modern tactics, you can design a life driven by intention, discipline, and unwavering focus. Clarity empowers you to act decisively, eliminate distractions, and stay aligned with your highest priorities. Incorporating Stoic wisdom into your daily life doesn't require drastic changes overnight. It's about making consistent, thoughtful adjustments that accumulate over time. Start today by examining your thoughts, clarifying your goals, and committing to small yet meaningful improvements. With patience and persistence, you'll find yourself living a life of greater purpose, fulfillment, and success, one empowered choice at a time. Transform your life with the timeless power of Stoic wisdom. Did you know that the ancient Stoics discovered a secret to life transformation so profound that it continues to resonate today? This isn't just dusty philosophy. It's a practical framework that many of the world's highest achievers swear by. What if I told you that simply shifting how you think could unlock levels of satisfaction, purpose, and success beyond what you've imagined? It might sound too good to be true, but let me show you how this age-old wisdom, paired with modern strategies, can help you design a life filled with clarity, resilience, and achievement. This isn't about blind optimism. It's about harnessing the power of your mind as a force multiplier for everything you want in life. Take a moment to consider the potential impact of these ideas. They're not just theories, but tools that can reshape how you think, act, and live every single day. Mastering your mindset, the Stoic blueprint for empowerment. Imagine having the ability to take complete control of your life, not through external circumstances, but by mastering your inner world. Sounds like something out of a superhero movie, right? Yet, this is exactly what Stoicism offers. At its core, Stoicism teaches that while we can't always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. And that response shapes our reality. Your mind is like the command center of a ship. Every thought and emotion steers you in a particular direction. If those thoughts are turbulent, chaotic, or negative, your journey will feel uncertain and exhausting. But when you learn to guide them with intention, calmness, and purpose, you set sail toward fulfillment and success. Think of it this way. Your thoughts create a current that carries you forward. A positive mindset opens doors to opportunities because you're actively seeking them, expecting them, and aligning your actions with them. Conversely, focusing on negativity creates a self-fulfilling prophecy where setbacks seem inevitable. Consider this scenario. You walk into a grocery store already dreading the experience. You anticipate long lines, crowded aisles, and forgettable moments. Guess what? That's precisely what you'll encounter because your expectations shape your perception. Now flip the script. Approach the same situation with patience and curiosity. Suddenly, the wait becomes an opportunity to practice mindfulness, and the crowd feels less overwhelming because you've chosen a constructive perspective. The key is awareness. By observing your initial reactions, whether frustration at traffic or anxiety over a looming deadline, you can redirect those emotions toward productive outcomes. Stuck in traffic? Use the time wisely by listening to an inspiring podcast or audiobook. Facing a challenge at work? Reframe it as an opportunity to grow and problem solve. These small shifts may seem insignificant at first, but over time they compound, steering your life toward greater meaning and accomplishment. Clarity and precision. Charting your path to success. One of the most transformative principles of Stoicism is the importance of clarity. When you know exactly what you want, taking action becomes effortless. But here's the catch. Vague aspirations won't cut it. I want to be happier, or I need a better job, lack the precision required to drive real change. To truly transform your life, you must define your goals with laser-like focus. Think of goal setting as creating a blueprint for your dream home. An architect doesn't start building without detailed plans, and neither should you. Ask yourself, what does better look like? Do you envision a role in a specific industry? Are you seeking leadership opportunities? Is flexibility or creativity non-negotiable? The more specific you are, the easier it becomes to map out actionable steps to achieve your vision. This principle extends far beyond career ambitions. Whether you're striving for improved health, stronger relationships, or mastery of a new skill, specificity is your compass. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to get healthier," break it down. "I aim to exercise 4 times a week, eat 5 servings of vegetables daily, and prioritize 8 hours of sleep each night." Suddenly, your abstract desire transforms into tangible habits that lead to measurable progress. Clarity empowers you to move from wishful thinking to deliberate action. With clear goals, distractions fade away, and decision-making becomes simpler. You no longer waste energy wondering which path to take. You know exactly where you're headed and why. And as you consistently align your actions with your intentions, the results speak for themselves. By integrating Stoic wisdom into your daily life, you gain not only control over your thoughts and emotions, but also a roadmap to achieving your deepest aspirations. This is more than philosophy. It's a proven system for living well. So, are you ready to embrace the power within you and build the life you've always dreamed of? Instead of fearing misfortune, we can train ourselves to see adversity as a chance for growth. By practicing gratitude, we magnify the goodness already present in our lives and shift our focus from scarcity to abundance. This simple yet profound act helps us realize that, in many ways, we already have everything we need, and this awareness invites even more blessings into our lives. When we pause to appreciate life's small joys, a heartfelt conversation, a lesson learned, or a fleeting moment of beauty, we unlock an inner richness that no external force can diminish. Committing to cultivating gratitude daily is not merely an intellectual exercise, it's a way of life that fosters deep peace and enduring joy. The Stoics understood that true fulfillment doesn't come from chasing external rewards, but from training the mind to value what we already possess. Maintaining a positive state of mind is essential for navigating life's complexities. Practices like meditation, journaling, or engaging in hobbies that bring you joy can serve as powerful tools to reset your energy and stabilize your emotions. These activities reconnect you with your best self, especially after challenging days, reminding you of the happiness found in life's simplest pleasures. They reinforce the Stoic ideal of self-sufficiency and inner tranquility, a reminder that lasting contentment comes from within. At times, we find ourselves standing in our own way, torn between desire and action. Why do we resist pursuing what we truly want? Stoicism offers insight into this paradox, suggesting that resistance often stems from misaligned beliefs and distorted judgments about ourselves and the world. The first step toward overcoming this resistance is becoming aware of its presence. Once identified, you can explore its roots. Many emotional reactions arise from false assumptions. For example, hesitating to pursue an opportunity because you've exaggerated the risks and underestimated the rewards. Stoicism encourages questioning these assumptions and adopting a more rational, objective perspective. Once you understand the source of your resistance, the next step is actively working through it. Reprogram your thoughts to align with your values and goals. If fear of failure holds you back, remind yourself that failure is not only natural, but also a vital teacher on the path to growth. Reframe obstacles as stepping stones and challenges as opportunities to grow stronger. Stoicism teaches us to embrace difficulties as inevitable parts of life. Just as nature endures storms and droughts, so must we face periods of struggle with courage and resilience. Trust that you have the strength to overcome them, knowing that each effort builds confidence and character. Cultivating virtues such as patience and perseverance makes the journey through resistance smoother. Every small step taken in the face of adversity brings you closer to your goal while strengthening your resolve and discipline. It is through consistent effort that lasting change takes root. In today's fast-paced world, there's a temptation to seek instant results, but real growth, whether personal, professional, or relational, requires time and patience. Stoicism reminds us to embrace the process fully. Growth isn't just about reaching the destination, it's about appreciating the journey. Every experience, whether a triumph or a setback, contributes to your evolution. Embrace the process, trust in your ability to adapt, and let time work its magic. These experiences hold as much worth as the final outcome itself. Shifting our perspective allows us to immerse ourselves in the present, uncovering meaning in the everyday process rather than fixating solely on the end result. Picture this. You're striving toward a monumental goal, like launching a startup or earning an advanced degree. It's only natural to feel impatient along the way. Yet, Stoic patience invites us to recognize that every single step, no matter how incremental, is not only necessary but inherently valuable, especially those moments that seem to slow progress. Patience, in its truest form, also means embracing uncertainty with grace. When plans unravel or expectations falter, the Stoic practice of staying grounded and adaptable becomes indispensable. This mindset equips you to face frustrations, delays, and setbacks with unwavering composure and resilience. Life may often appear chaotic, a jumble of random events beyond our control. But what if there's a deeper order beneath it all? Stoicism teaches us to live harmoniously with nature, aligning ourselves with the universe's natural rhythm. By accepting that events unfold for a reason and trusting life's inherent flow, we can discover profound peace and purpose. Aligning with the universe transcends personal fulfillment. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of everything. Stoics believe that all things are interwoven, and when we attune ourselves to the natural order, we contribute to a greater harmony. This could mean making choices that benefit not just ourselves, but also uplift others and serve the collective good. You can cultivate alignment by tuning into the subtle signals life offers. Often, we dismiss our intuition or overlook the quiet signs guiding us forward. By fostering mindfulness and reflection, we begin to notice these cues and use them as compass points. Practices such as meditation or immersing yourself in nature can sharpen this awareness, enabling you to connect more deeply with the universe's currents. Moreover, learning to embrace change and challenges is crucial to living in sync with the cosmos. Stoicism reminds us that every experience, whether joyous or trying, is part of a grander design. This doesn't imply passive resignation, but active adaptation and growth within the circumstances we encounter. For instance, when faced with a setback, instead of resisting or lamenting it, consider the hidden opportunities it might bring. A chance to gain new knowledge, strengthen your resolve, or pivot toward unexplored paths. The journey toward Stoic wisdom and alignment with the universe is lifelong. As you deepen your understanding and commitment, you'll unearth insights that illuminate this transformative path. The ultimate aim isn't merely to exist, but to thrive, to greet each moment and challenge with clarity, resilience, and purpose.